Alright, and welcome back to Subject today. I'm here to talk about the Masters of the Universe. No, actually, not the film that's been released, but more of the whole series. But however, this is a bit more of uh, that's right. I'm not really much of a fan of He-Man or the Masters of the Universe or that brand or that stuff. However, there's been here for 40 years, since the late 80s. And apparently, from what I am hearing, dash seeing, dash reading, dash other, be, apparently uh, the guys who did the Masters of the Universe, the cartoon, then the live action, then the cartoons and live action again, stuff that they had toys made out of all these different the He-Man and then his friends, his enemies, the people on both sides of the fight, if you catch the drift, and then they brought in people to, hey, you guys rate the plot of a cartoon or a show that will feature these toys, and then that based on again based on what I the heard dash seen dash other, they had plots for each week, and then each week they would introduce this new monster or whatnot, and hey, they have a new toy that they can release and make a kind of and then again, kind of based on what I am hearing, but this is the same kind of model that they used or had for the DJ Joe, for the She-Ra, for for all the other cartoons that were made in the 80s by the same company, which I think is also the same ones that uh did Barbie and or did that pony show. Like yeah, like but I think that the big major difference between having the Masters of the Universe versus having a Barbie is that Barbie has a new straight to video film or TV show that has been released every few months and or a few years that uh, that are that have Barbie as a princess or as a magic user or as uh, a horse rider or as a CEO or as in almost any role that a girl dash woman would want or would see themselves in the future. I would think it, and versus the Master Universe, they have the toys, they made the the cartoons, and even the sort of late 80s film. So I kind of I've seen clips, or I've seen parts of episodes, I've seen the memes. I've seen parts, maybe one whole episode of maybe one version of their, the show. And yeah, yeah. So I'm uh, no, I don't like it. Sure, it's kind of a bit fun and all, but no, it did, yeah, it didn't pique my interest. Versus a that's versus a different show like a Power Rangers that are would, or it's different. They shows us of the it was still I do see the kind of appeal that the He-Man or the Masters of the Universe would have, but then also yeah, no, like I mean, it also is like one of those types of shows or otherwise, like I mean, again, it's like kind of based on what I heard dash read dash other, like actually sort of the 80s He-Man, they made enough yeah, like they made enough of those half-hour episodes of the He-Man, as and I think they made enough episodes of like She-Ra, which is part of the He-Man lore somehow or other, and like they made enough He-Man and barely enough of the She-Ra that hey, you could have like an hour long block, every day of the week, because like there was hundreds of He-Man, maybe dozens to maybe 100 of She-Ra, then boom, you have a whole hour, every day of He-Man stuff. And then there's kids who may not have seen the original He-Man stuff, like, oh hey, here's this TV show and I like it, and oh look, there's a whole shelf of He-Man toys to choose from, and like, oh hey, look, hey, there's all this new He-Man stuff, like, oh, I mean, okay, but then like again, like every decade had something, but then also there was breaks that would be approaching 10 years or more. Again, from what I was hearing about like He-Man stuff, like there was a small break in the 80s into 90s because first there was He-Man, and then there was She-Ra, and then a kind of soft but more 90s reboot of He-Man, and then that there's a break until the early 2000s, where there was some TV show, like a soft or other version reboot uh, of the He-Man stuff, and then like there would be a break for like 10 plus years until like a She-Ra got remade, but like the reboot She-Ra was more was more of a gay icon, or like like more uh, like had way more a variety in terms of like the types of lady characters, or the types of like the parents who were of our main characters or villains or whatnot. Uh, like like I think that like the thing. I mean, like so I know about the the She-Ra reboot because like but sure, like there uh was dash is dash currently a like sort of like a bunch a bunch of people, or at least a bunch of people on the YouTube who who make or who have made like like dozens and dozens of videos that saying that is saying how that She-Ra that shouldn't be woke, shouldn't be gay, like shouldn't be all these other terms and stuff for it, uh, guys, like actually uh, they She-Ra and He-Man have been around for like 20, 30 years at this point, and maybe like 10 plus more other years going on. Like, but like as people who grow that will have a certain view, they will take a certain thing they saw or other from it, and they're like, all right, this is what we think that He-Man or She-Ra is, and this is what it will be all about, and this is like that. But uh, that, and also there is also a version of He-Man that was done by the director of Mallrats and Clerks, and the and that's Giant Bob, Silent Bob and Jay. Like yeah, like that guy did a version of He-Man. So I think that I've seen maybe a full episode or two, like yeah, maybe of that. And I think I, you again like yeah, like he took that concept or idea of He-Man and he took it in different directions with the lore and whatnot. Because again, like the again, for based on what I did read or not uh, about like yeah like they had they had the toys all made, and then so they uh, got like, hey, do we need to make a story around this? And actually, from what I am like knowing about the lore and whatnot, it's a bit it's a bit all over the place, a bit silly, silly and like not uh, nonsense type of thing. Then like okay, yeah, like this is like bad and stuff, but come on, like this is a the show about a guy that raises a sword about a sword above him and shouts, I have I I have a power, and that changes uh, into this uh, the guy. I mean, that I mean, he goes from a fully clothed guy to a barely clothed guy, and like actually and I kind of like actually like there's some uh people or other who have made some mentions or made some commentary or other some other thing about how Adam might be gay. Shira might be gay too, like maybe because of the like Adam is wearing a pink shirt, and that's right. I don't know that many guys that will wear a pink shirt who are straight. It's maybe more so it is more plausible that they are gay or trans or other, and they will wear the pink. But however, like like straight men, not so like not so much. I mean, actually, I've seen like straight men like wear white or black or like gray, and sometimes I mean some other colors, but uh, most often, yeah, it's like one of those like three colors for streaming. But like for uh, other, yeah, it's more colorful. But again, like so I do kind of see where these people who are saying that He-Man or She-Ra or other people in this uh, lore or or other are gay or gay coded or have like some other pride coded stuff. But then again, like I have not seen every episode of the whole thing. I've maybe seen clips and parts of the 80s live action film with the guy from Rocky as He-Man, but then again also like like yeah, like sure it seemed like super super duper silly and like not my kind of thing that I would like watch. But again, if you guys do like the He-Man or She-Ra or whatever, and you guys have your own thoughts on such, please please don't hesitate to email in and tell us, hey, your thoughts and feelings and whatnot about the He-Man or the Masters or She-Ra or whatever. Yeah, even your memories of that show or not, and the toys you played with or not. And please don't hesitate to email in to nostalgic_gamer at hotmail.com, Twitter at RGV Podcast again. nostalgic_gamer at Hotmail. We have Twitter at RGV Upper Podcast Lower, and this is the host signing off.